but it's roughly the same. So the applicants, they start with the HR, and then they get to the hiring manager.
Mhm.
And here comes the maybe the difference. Some teams, maybe they have their own um, technical process.
Mhm.
But just talking about my team, the process for me was um, after the HR stage or phase. I met with the engineering manager, who was the hiring manager, my current manager, and there was just like a talk at the very beginning, a session just to an introduction to get to know me, and for me also to get to know more about the company and the team and what did he do and so on. And then there was another phase that is more technical.
Mhm.
So there was a technical assignment or like a project that is also related to the team and what it's doing and related to the cybersecurity.
Mhm.
Uh, and after that, there was another meeting with the team to discuss the solution, um, and how or why did I take this approach in the solution. And yeah, so I think that was uh, the technical side of the recruitment.
Yeah, and I really like that because like I don't think I've ever been in a recruitment where I had a task and then my future team members would already kind of discuss my thought process with me. And I think that starting off like that and like the team also being part of the deciding factor to recruit somebody into their team, right? That is something that I think is very valuable because they're the
It
ones who have
does.
to work with you, right?
Yeah,
And
for sure. So it gives a better idea to the applicant to get to
mhm,
meet the team
yeah,
and to to see how the team is working and to have the discussion, especially from the technical perspective,
yeah.
because you're going to be working with that team. So it's for sure uh, an
And we were
important part
talking
of the
before as
process.
well about culture in Malwarebytes, right? You, I'm not going to say you're lucky, but you work in, sorry, everyone else, sorry, all the offices, you work in the best Malwarebytes office. I was there a few months ago, and I think there's such strength in like having colleagues working together so well together and not just working well together, but also outside of work, hang out and really get to know each other. And I think one of the things that I love about the engineering team in Tallinn is that everyone is so passionate about the work that they're doing. And I see it in you too. You're very passionate about the product that you're working on. Why are you so passionate about Browser Guard? What makes you come to work every day? What's your
So just by talking about browser guard, I think browser guard within the ecosystem or like within the other products of Malwarebytes, I believe it's the most important product. Although
yeah.
it's right now it's a free extension, it's a free protection, but the importance of the product comes from that we offer protection as like the first line of defense
Mhm.
for users, because we are an extension. We are installed, or we are working on the browser living, and right now users are just people live on their in their web browsers.
Mhm.
um for me, like talking about myself, I listen to music on Spotify, which is a web app. I read things on web browser. I download things from web browser. So
Mhm.
currently people live on their web browser. People live online.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's not a matter of if you're gonna get infected, if you're gonna get some cyber threat,
Mhm.
it's not gonna be a flash like a flash drive or like a flash memory that you got from your friend with some movies that you plug in your
Mhm.
computer and you get infected. This is still valid. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
for sure still valid, and for sure you still need a desktop app or like operating system level kind of
Hmm.
protection or antivirus like the one we also have. But nowadays, if you're going to get scammed, if you're going to get phished, like all these kind of threats that you face online are mostly coming from the browser.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying like I see it as the first line of defense. Like if anything is going to happen, it's going to happen through the browser while you browse the internet. If it's a scam, and we do not only as a cybersecurity, like as a an anti-malware product, we don't only do anti-malware. We have phishing detections, we have scams detection, we have things that are not really considered as malware, but still
Hmm.
considered as a threat, like a cyber threat.
Yeah.
So yeah, browser is where everything is happening right now.
And that's the thing as well, and you were saying this in our pre-chat. BrowserGuard, like I've been raving about BrowserGuard probably since it started. Um, it has, a lot of people install it, which is great, because it does ad blocking. And honestly, it does
It's
ad blocking really well,
one
honestly.
it's one thing, like one very tiny feature of
Exactly.
what it
So
does. Yeah.
I think really talking about this, like what are the other features that you really want people to know about? You talked a little bit about the ones that we had. You talked a little bit about the ones earlier, but what are the features that you're like, try this out or look at this? This is really exciting because a lot of it, which is great, is in the background. We want that. We don't want people to be annoyed and bothered by everything that we do. But also, there's some stuff that is just simply amazing. What do you find
Yeah.
really amazing about
So um I know like because we do ad blocking, we do
this?
ad filtering and blocking, but we are not an ad blocker as a product. There are there are tons of other features that we have, and not because I work in Malwarebytes or not because I work in BrowserGuard team.
Mm-hmm.
I think no other competitor or like no other product in the market does what we do
Mm-hmm.
at the level of the browser.
Yeah.
So we have really important features in BrowserGuard. We have things starting from as simple as just if you access some website and that website was recently breached, we notify you, and you would be surprised by how often you come across them online. You can be watching any of the movies streaming
Mm-hmm.
um, websites, the very or the most popular ones, and you'll be seeing us notifying you that this website was breached, and you have uh, an account there. So probably your data was breached as well.
Yeah.
And then we also give you the chance.
Hey,
I did that. So
cheers.
we also give you the chance to run like a check
Yeah.
and see if you have any digital footprint or if your credentials was out there. Um, what else? We have on the background, we have a lot of other detections for the website. If it's a scam website, if if the website is trying to steal your payment information, we
Mhm.
have detectors for that. Um, all like all that kind of suspicious websites that are pretending to be some other websites.
Mhm.
We have a lot of detectors for
Yeah.
phishing, scams, malware. When you download uh, when you download some file or like some material online, we also do this kind of checks to just to make sure that this is not malicious. So yeah, we do a lot of protection.
Yeah, and like yeah, and I think it's so great that a lot of it is in the background, but you're notified when it's important, right? You're notified when you have to actually either
Yeah.
take action or advise to take action. You don't always.
Especially from what I've seen or like just by looking at the features that we've added recently, Um, all these features, like yeah, as I said first, they were spotted, like they were seen first by researchers, and then we start implementing protection for that.
Yeah.
So it's mostly recently it has been mostly phishing and scams.
Mm.
So and in things that usually even people, if they don't really pay attention, they would fall for it. So recently we have seen some campaigns on um, one of the biggest search engines. They run campaigns like, yeah, you can pay some campaign, like some ad or like advertisement campaign, to put some websites in the very top results as like promoted search result.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for, I don't know, Spotify.com, and you start seeing some campaign that was run by maybe someone who was trying to steal some data, or someone who's trying to scam people. So it's very doable by running an advertisement campaign, and that would be landing on the first search result.
Yeah.
And just like by clicking, usually people are clicking the first search result that they get from
Yeah.
their search on the search engines. So very simple things like that. Um, that's what we see is happening the most right now.
And that's mad, isn't it? Because like anyone can do that. Anyone
Yeah,
can just pay for a sponsored ad and get, if you have enough money, make sure that that ad gets to the top of page. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, that,
yeah.
you don't have to be a
With other also
company.
for, yeah, exactly. And for normal users, like for people who are not really uh, in the IT, or like people who are
Mm,
not doing IT as a profession, um, there are also some other misconceptions that would
mhm,
let this happen. So for people, they think if they see the lock
yeah,
icon on the URL, so this is a valid and a safe website, which is not true. Just the lock icon means that the communication in this website is being like it's done securely.
mhm,
So it can be a scam website. It can be like some malicious website. It can be someone who's trying to steal your data, trying to steal your
yeah,
payment information, and it's secured. So it's ironically enough to
yeah,
say that he is trying to steal your data securely, and he can.
yeah.
He does that. He's stealing your data securely. Yeah.
That's an
Um,
interesting one, because what you're saying, like we've been taught that, when it's HTTPS and there's a
it's
lot,
secure.
it's secure,
Go
bam,
for it.
done,
Yeah,
but it's not. So this is important
definitely not.
information for people who are watching as well, because I do think that it's still a great misconception. Maybe one day we need to do a Facebook Live or about the biggest misconceptions and in cybersecurity. That would be an interesting one.
For sure. Yeah.
Uh,
Like just spreading the awareness of what is secure and what is not secure, what to expect when you see uh, some maybe red flags, like not having even the S and the HTTPS, or not seeing the lock icon at all.
yeah.
It's still a big red flag.
Hmm.
But also having it doesn't give you the the trust that this is a
Yeah.
secure website.
Yeah. Wow, this is very interesting. I just wanted to have a little bit, 'cause we're very already really late, because it's great information. I always want to have a little chat about AI. Are you scared of AI? Do you think Terminator style, is it useful? Do you use it? And what do you think is the most important when we talk about AI?
Yeah,
And
so from the IT perspective, like from the software engineering industry perspective, I think everyone is using AI. Like
Mhm.
those who are not using AI will be left behind.
Yeah,
You cannot ignore what is happening right now. You cannot just you can't just ignore the the AI and not use it in your products. And
yeah,
we do have it. We do use it. And since we run as browser guard, we run on the browsers. Many browsers even started uh, implementing AI APIs in the browsers just to allow developers also to use it.
Yeah.
But the future, if we're talking about the future of the AI and whether we should be afraid or no, I don't know. I think it's very, in the long term, the long run, is very unpredictable. The
Yeah.
AI is capable of doing very powerful things.
Yeah.
Um, it's I think it's very unpredictable. It's like a two-sided weapon.
Yeah, I read an article in the Guardian about it, and the guy was comparing it to like the industrial revolution, the revolution, and he said like it's not even comparable to the industrial revolution.
Revolution. Yeah, I do agree. Like it's I think we haven't seen anything that we can compare to this so far. So let's see how it goes.
As be optimistically skeptic.
Um, it's really beneficial for, as I
Yeah.
said, like yeah, for if you use it in the right way, if you use it in
Hmm.
developing even tools, so
Yeah.
AI can fake things, and AI can tell you if this is fake or no. It's like
Yeah.
two sides.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said, it's very on the long term. I think even the people who are in the AI industry, like
Hmm.
the big heads, are
Hmm.
also not being able to predict.
Sometimes it goes even faster than they think.
Yeah.
It That's very insightful. Just as in to end on, you are probably the cybersecurity expert in your group of friends or your family, or most of us are, I think, even though I'm not an engineer or researcher or anything like that. I think most of us who work in this space are the tech support of our family and friends. What is the main question you get from your family and friends, and what would be the main advice that you would give them regarding cybersecurity?
So usually people wouldn't run at you and ask you questions about cybersecurity and protection unless they unfortunately like fall for something or unless they get
Yeah.
infected, which is sad. So if and this is I think it's valid for all the antiviruses, all the other products, even outside of Malwarebytes. If you go and read the comments and the reviews about those products, including our product, you'd find the most of the users will go like, great app, it saved me after I got infected. So
Yeah.
everyone is considering to use them after they get infected or after they get scammed, after they started I don't know, like having a problem
Yeah.
in their system. So I would say the first thing would be just to be a step ahead and make sure you're protected.
Yeah.
Whatever platform you're using, if you're on your phone more, in your laptop, on your tablet, on your browser,
Yeah.
make sure you always have something that will be offering this protection
Mhm.
as you are online. And um, I would say not everything right now is malware.
Yeah.
Things are more about stealing data. Things are more about uh, scamming,
Mhm.
pretending to be someone else, pretending to be a website, pretending to be some safe payment gateway. So yeah, just being protected and raising the awareness is it's something important that all users should consider.
Yeah. That's a good one as well. Sharing knowledge as well. Even if there is a
Sure.
little bit of a shame around it when somebody has been scammed or has fallen victim to something, that knowledge needs to be shared. We want to make sure that everyone, we're not
For
all
sure.
cybersecurity specialists, but like we need to be ants, right? Like we have to have that community. This person knows a little bit more about that, and like I think we talked about it last week with David as well. We need to share this information.
Spreading the awareness,
Yeah,
exactly. Like especially for the older people, like for parents, for anyone who is using the phone uh, but is not aware of the risks that he might be going through daily while browsing the internet, while downloading something. So yeah, awareness is comes first.
sounds great. Thank you so much. This is
Thank
very
you.
insightful. I'd just like to invite everyone to try out Browser Guard on your favorite browser. It's
And it's a free product.
yeah, it's free and it's installed in like literally 20 seconds. And it's have a little look around to see what it does. And like one of the things that I find very interesting, and I had a customer on social talking about this, just seem to see how many trackers you see on certain websites. You see like the ticker going like mad, like on websites like, yeah, Facebook and X
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It's the privacy and we don't only like block when it comes to things like the ad blocking. We don't only block ads. We block access. Uh, we block their access to track and uh, monitor your online behavior.
Yeah.
So privacy, yeah, we do that for privacy as well because just blocking the ads from the screen and yeah, the page looks nicer without ads.
Yeah.
But at the
But it's the
background, we
thing that's
also
behind
block
it.
exactly. We block cookies. We block things that
Mhm.
would track your online behavior.
Yeah, that's really very valuable to know. So yeah, install it, have a look, check it out. If you have any questions for us, we're here. Drop them in the comments. We might not get to you right now, but we'll get to you at some point. I want to thank you for being here. I mean, it's
Thank you,
quite
Justin.
late for you anyway, but thank you for your insights, and thank you, Dart in the back, who's doing an amazing job on the whole technical.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.